Welcome to the Office of Redundancy Office.
If you do any one thing, I would say water. Just make sure you're watering properly, which is not too much and not too little. I think so many problems with, especially with indoor container plants, is either over or under watering. So just stick your finger into the soil, see how wet it is down an inch down in there, and then if it's not wet enough, you water it, and then you're good to go. Water it.
Great. Now with herb pots, we can't really generalize and say you should water once a week or 3 times a week because it's going to entirely depend on the location of the plants, how much sun they're getting, what type of pot they're in, humidity in your house, these sorts of things.
Sometimes it'll dry out on top and you'll think you have to water. So if you put it down in there just a little bit, you'll see if it's wet inside.
Yeah.
But we do want it to dry out a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because if it stays wet all the time, there's maybe not enough air in there, or it's easier for disease to kind of get hold. So if we let it dry out a little bit and then water.
As you get more used to looking at your plants, you'll be able to develop a bit of a green thumb and maybe even tell by the leaves how they look to see if the plant needs water.
Hopefully it doesn't get to the point where they're totally wilting.
That's true, yeah.
Because that's a bit late. So we have these containers, these little trays underneath the pots. I think you can probably see them, and they're going to catch the water. You can certainly use your tap water, but if you happen to have like rainwater, or I actually got this water from a pond nearby, it's going to be it's going to have a lot of nutrition in it, a lot of microorganisms, as long as it's from a clean pond. And it's nice to do that instead of the chlorine water from a tap, or if you could dechlorinate it somehow. That's just a bonus step. You don't have to do that. But
make sure that the water is coming out of the drainage holes in the bottom of the pot. That way you know you're really soaking the root ball. If the water isn't coming out of the bottom of the pot, perhaps you need to give a little bit more.
I can see into your washroom from my washroom.